one technology company to rule them all. If you're watching the news, just today there's two deals that are being talked about. I'm not sure if they're actually announced or just possibilities, but the first is Amazon buying MGM. I mean, that would, there's so many franchises. I think it's the Rocky franchise and a whole bunch of other famous franchises that Amazon streaming, Amazon Prime would just be taken to another level. I mean, it would be a major competitor to Netflix and Hulu, probably bigger than Hulu and probably like a big competitor to Netflix. But the other one is AT&T and Discovery. So media is consolidating, and tech is consolidating as well. My book Exponentials Dominating the Age of Convergence, I talk about how all the big tech companies are basically treading on each other's turf, that they're all getting into the exponential technologies and the convergence of those technologies. So obviously artificial intelligence, which is kind of the linchpin that underpins all the exponential technologies. Then the Internet of Things and quantum computing, blockchain, and DeFi that goes along with it. I mean, autonomous driving, energy storage, quantum computing, robotics, nanotechnology. There's quite a few. So let's just do one or two examples so we can kind of get a sense of this, of the one technology. So basically, it's going to be like Godzilla versus what's that movie that just came out about the two huge giants fighting each other. But anyway, Amazon, they started out as an e-commerce company, they still are, but, Amazon could really be considered, an artificial intelligence company. They could be considered a logistics and delivery company. They're a major competitor with FedEx and UPS and the post office, who they also utilize. They could be considered a hardware company, not only because of Alexa, but also because of drones, that they're working on. And they could be considered a robotics company, because they employ huge amounts of robots. They could be considered a media company because of Amazon Prime. They could be considered a cloud computer company because they're the world leader with Amazon Web Services. So that's only, some of the things. There's actually more to that. I mean, same thing with Facebook, same thing with Google, same thing with Apple. They're all getting on each other's turfs. Like Apple is becoming a media company now. Facebook has obviously always been a media / social network, but they're also a hardware company. They're a VR company with Oculus. So everybody's, and companies are starting increasingly to get into blockchain and quantum computing. So there's going to be a race to see, King Kong, that's the one, King Kong versus Godzilla. So all these companies are King Kongs and Godzillas fighting each other to see who will be the one technology company to rule them all.